In the land of Egypt, thousands of years ago, a great civilization flourished along the banks of the Nile River. This civilization is known for its rich history, lasting monuments, and profound contributions to human knowledge. Among the many rulers of Egypt, none were as famous as Cleopatra, the last active pharaoh of this ancient kingdom. Her reign occurred during a time filled with both greatness and uncertainty. The people of Egypt admired their pharaohs, believing they were chosen by the gods. The pyramids, temples, and intricate artwork still stand today, telling stories of their incredible culture. Cleopatra's story is profound and marked by significant events that shaped history. She was not just a ruler, she was an intelligent woman who spoke many languages and understood the power of knowledge. Her life is filled with political intrigue and personal drama, which reflects the larger issues of her time. The ancient Egyptians built great temples to honor their gods, and their advances in medicine, mathematics, and astronomy were truly remarkable. However, even with such achievements, many mysteries surround this civilization, particularly surrounding Cleopatra herself, and her connection to Egypt's rich history. One central mystery that captivates historians is the question of Cleopatra's knowledge and capabilities. Some ancient texts suggest she possessed advanced understanding of science and philosophy that were not widely known at the time. The stories of lost technologies and hidden achievements hint at a much deeper understanding of the world than many realize. How did such knowledge disappear, and why was it lost in time? Archaeologists often look for artifacts or clues that might explain these gaps in history. The mystery became more intriguing when researchers began to uncover hidden tombs and discover ancient scripts that provide new insights. Excavations in Egypt revealed artifacts that seemed to carry pieces of her life and reign. They uncovered tools, writings, and treasures that hinted at a society rich in resources and wisdom. Despite these findings, many aspects of Cleopatra's knowledge remain unclear, leaving historians eager to learn more. This journey into ancient Egypt often rests in the hands of dedicated archaeologists. These individuals are key in the quest for truth. They carefully study historical records and assess findings from sites across Egypt. Their work helps us understand not just Cleopatra's individual reign, but the broader context of ancient Egyptian society and its values. By examining each finding, they piece together the complex puzzle of history, revealing connections that have long remained hidden. For anyone interested in this mix of wonder and stark reality, the exploration of Cleopatra's era is filled with surprises. Each day spent excavating the sands of Egypt leads to new discoveries that challenge what we think we know. Questions of technology, lost knowledge, and the culture of ancient Egypt drive historians and archaeologists to continue searching for answers. As we look deeper into these historical mysteries, we start to unravel the mysterious threads that connect Cleopatra to the grand story of Egypt and its legacy, a journey not only of discovery but of understanding the shared past of humanity. As researchers began to delve deeper into the mystery surrounding Cleopatra and ancient Egypt, a variety of theories and interpretations emerged. Many scholars focused on written documents from that era. These ancient texts offered a window into the thoughts, beliefs, and knowledge of the people. However, these writings sometimes conflicted with each other, creating a puzzle for historians. For example, one document might describe Cleopatra as a great philosopher, while another presents her as a political pawn. These different opinions raise important questions about her true nature and role in history. In addition to the texts, the architectural wonders of ancient Egypt also played a crucial role in the investigation. The pyramids, built as tombs for pharaohs, are astonishing feats of engineering. They stand as a testament to the advanced skills of the ancient Egyptians. Their alignment with stars and the precision of their construction suggest great knowledge. These structures challenge recent theories about how people in that time could have developed such technology. Some experts argue that the Egyptians must have had help from advanced civilizations or even extraterrestrial beings. While this idea seems far-fetched, it leads to new discussions and prompts people to look at evidence in different ways. Artifacts found during excavations also stir debate among historians. Items like tools, jewelry, and pottery provide facts about daily life and rituals in ancient Egypt. However, Some artifacts have unusual symbolism or designs that challenge our understanding of this culture. Some Egyptologists suggest that these could represent hidden knowledge lost through time. They propose that Cleopatra and her people possessed information about science and philosophy that has not yet been found. This idea opens the door to further questions about what has been lost in history and what modern research can still uncover. As theories accumulated, a divide began to form between scientists and alternative thinkers. Many archaeologists argue that knowledge can be derived only from proven facts and documented evidence. They seek to understand history through careful studies of artifacts and ancient texts, emphasizing a scientific approach to the past. On the other hand, some alternative thinkers explore speculation and theories that include lost civilizations or extraordinary influences. They point to similarities between Egyptian structures and those found in other parts of the world, suggesting possibilities too vast for conventional thinking. This dialogue between scholarly research and alternative theories fuels curiosity about the past. It ignites a sense of wonder about what we still may not fully understand. Each conflict in opinion pushes researchers to dig deeper into their studies. The scientific investigation will not always align with popular beliefs, but this diversity of thought can lead to thrilling discoveries. There is something powerful in not having all the answers, which encourages a more profound exploration of Cleopatra's world. The journey towards understanding Cleopatra and her civilization continues. Each fragment of history, from texts to architectural wonders, holds potential answers. This exploration challenges us to look at history through various lenses, and it inspires us to think critically about the past. As researchers follow these clues, they open pathways to find truths that might reshape our understanding of Cleopatra and ancient Egypt. Hope remains alive in the search for knowledge, pushing the boundaries of history toward greater discovery and understanding. As the search for Cleopatra's true legacy continued, key figures from history emerged as important players in the uncovering of her story. Among them was the French scholar Jean-François Champollion. In the early 1800s, he made a groundbreaking discovery by decoding the Rosetta Stone. This stone held inscriptions in 3 languages, allowing scholars to unlock the secrets of ancient Egyptian writing. With his work, Champollion opened doors to understanding ancient texts about Cleopatra and her time. His contributions fueled interest in Egyptian history, encouraging many others to study and explore the region. Another significant figure was Howard Carter, the British archaeologist known for discovering the tomb of Tutankhamun in 1922. His find was revolutionary and provided immense insights into the burial customs and daily life of ancient Egyptians. Although the tomb belonged to another pharaoh, the methods used in his discovery inspired many later researchers. They began to consider the same techniques in searching for Cleopatra's undiscovered tomb. Carter's methods showed that careful excavation could reveal hidden truths, which sparked renewed hopes in the search for Cleopatra's final resting place. In more recent years, technology has played an essential role in revealing new discoveries. Ground-penetrating radar, for example, has allowed archaeologists to see beneath the Earth's surface without digging. This technology helps identify possible locations for hidden tombs or ruins linked to Cleopatra. As researchers embraced new tools and methods, the excitement of finding Cleopatra's tomb grew. It was almost as if technology had revived age-old hopes that had lain dormant for centuries. These advancements and discoveries continue to spark new debates. While some people cheer on traditional archaeological methods, others propose theories that lean towards a more adventurous understanding of history. Some suggest the existence of hidden places not yet uncovered, or lost technologies that could have aided ancient civilizations. The idea of undiscovered chambers connected to Cleopatra poses fascinating questions about who she was and how much wisdom she possessed. However, not all discoveries have led to acceptance. Throughout history, there were instances where important information was suppressed. Some historians suggest that political agendas often played a role in what narratives were shared or ignored. Stories of Cleopatra were sometimes seen as too dangerous and thus removed from public view. This historical censorship left many aspects of her reign shrouded in mystery, leaving future generations hungry for knowledge. As new discoveries emerged, so did the responsibility to weigh these findings carefully. Researchers and historians found themselves in conversations filled with intrigue and questions. How could they properly understand a leader with as many layers as Cleopatra? The challenge continued to be navigating through established theories versus fresh evidence. This ongoing exploration into the lore of Cleopatra keeps her story alive, challenging those who study it to look deeper and question established beliefs. Thus, the journey into Egypt's past remains dynamic and filled with hope. Every new piece of information or technology offers a chance to illuminate Cleopatra's life further. The discoveries by key figures and the drive from modern advancements paint a fuller picture of ancient life. As scholars pursue the hidden truths, each moment brings us closer to potentially solving the enigmatic legacy of Egypt's last pharaoh. This journey fuels excitement and motivates the quest for understanding, leading us to peek into a time filled with awe and knowledge waiting to be revealed. Inside, they found precious artifacts, inscriptions, and images that hinted at a previously unknown link to Cleopatra. This discovery quickly gained attention worldwide, bringing renewed hope to those intrigued by her life and the mystery surrounding it. Among the artifacts were tablets with writings that referenced Cleopatra in a new light. The inscriptions contain details about her relationships and her political maneuvers, emphasizing her power and influence beyond what history had shown. This new information revealed that Cleopatra was not merely a figure of beauty and romance, but also a skilled leader and strategist. Historians began to question their previous understanding of her role, realizing that they had overlooked significant aspects of her contributions to Egyptian society and the broader political landscape of the era. As the evidence continued to be studied, it sparked a pivotal debate among scholars. Traditional histories had painted a narrow picture of Cleopatra's life, often reducing her importance to her connections with powerful men, such as Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. Now, however, with these new discoveries, many proposed an alternative view. They argued that Cleopatra was a major political player in her own right. Some scholars suggested that her leadership style was innovative for her time and that she made significant strides that shaped Egypt's future. This conversation led to a confrontation between scholars who upheld conventional theories and those who embraced the new evidence. Some historians defended the old narratives, stating that the cultural context of Cleopatra's time often limited women's power in politics. They believed these new findings overemphasized her agency, while others were excited about the prospect of re-evaluating her legacy. This division among experts echoed the complexity of her life, fueling discussions that kept the mysteries of ancient Egypt alive. As researchers dissected the implications of the findings, a dramatic realization occurred. Some believe that the risks involved in uncovering Cleopatra's story could lead to challenges in accepting these new theories. Would the mainstream historical community adapt to these revelations, or would they resist change due to deeply embedded views? This question shaped the path of future research and sparked curiosity across the globe, as people awaited further discoveries that could either confirm the new narrative or offer different insights. The hidden chamber proved to be a turning point in the pursuit of truth about Cleopatra. The discoveries within it breathed new energy into the investigation and captured the imagination of many. This moment reminded the world that history is often more complex than it appears. The revelations challenged existing assertions, beckoning historians to step beyond the well-worn roads of thought and explore the full depth of Cleopatra's legacy. With each discussion, debate, and revelation, the magnetic mystique of Cleopatra's life grew stronger, promising a future rich with potential discoveries that could further illuminate one of history's greatest leaders and her remarkable impact on the world. As historians and researchers eagerly studied the newfound artifacts, one big unanswered question loomed over their discussions. Where is Cleopatra's tomb? Despite the treasures and texts discovered within the hidden chamber, scholars have not yet found her final resting place. This mystery captures the imagination of many and keeps the story of Cleopatra alive. How could such an important figure have vanished from history in such a significant way? This question resonates far beyond academic circles. It draws the interest of eager amateur historians and curious travelers alike. The world is filled with rumors about where her tomb might be hidden. Some believe it lies somewhere under the sands of Alexandria, the city she ruled, while others consider the possibility that it was lost to the depths of the Mediterranean Sea. Just the thought of discovering Cleopatra's tomb sends waves of excitement through anyone interested in history. What secrets could it hold? Would those secrets change our understanding of her life and reign? Various caveats linger. Historical records contain hints and references to Cleopatra's burial but lack the precision needed to locate her tomb. Some ancient texts refer to intricate designs and majestic surroundings, suggesting that her burial site was grand and filled with treasure. These pieces of information could hold the key to finding her but are often vague. Scholars analyze the clues, hoping each leads them closer. Yet, the tomb eludes even the most skilled archaeologists. The enduring mystery raises many questions. Why was Cleopatra's final resting place never identified, and who might have wanted to keep it hidden? Some suggest that after her death, her enemies sought to erase her legacy. If they did so, it could explain why Egypt's last pharaoh, a powerful queen, remains lost to time. Such notions create a sense of intrigue, asking us to consider the power struggles of the ancient world and how they affect our understanding today. Every time a new excavation occurs, the hope to find Cleopatra's tomb ignites excitement anew. Researchers continue searching for leads in ancient texts, undisturbed sites, and hidden stories among artifacts. With each passing year, the question becomes more compelling. As future excavations certainly move forward, they promise to bring warmth to this cold enigma that has lasted for centuries. The idea that Cleopatra's treasures or historical truths lie beneath our feet amplifies the thrill of discovery in archaeological studies. This central question does more than evoke wonder, it makes us rethink our understanding of what we write in history books. Our records of the past depend on evidence that can sometimes be lost or overlooked. By heightening awareness of this question, we open ourselves to the possibility that historical narratives can change. The story of Cleopatra continues to evolve as new discoveries emerge, highlighting her enduring influence on history. As this unraveling tale progresses, the search for Cleopatra's tomb will forever keep her story alive in people's minds. The answers may remain hidden today, but with each discovery, there is a renewed sense of hope that we might one day solve this grand mystery. What lies beneath the sands? The answer continues to tantalize, drawing students, historians, and dreamers to join the quest for truth, illuminating Cleopatra's life and reign with new light. The discovery of new artifacts linked to Cleopatra created a turning point in how historians understand her life. As these findings emerged, traditional narratives faced a significant challenge. Scholars began re-evaluating their views on Cleopatra as they analyzed the fresh evidence. Many agreed that her political skill and intelligence were perhaps far greater than previously believed. This shift called for a more complex understanding of who she was and the impact she had on the history of Egypt and the world. Mainstream historians, however, did not uniformly accept these new interpretations. While some embraced the findings with enthusiasm, others remained skeptical. They urged caution, pointing out that more evidence is needed to fully support these changes in perspective. There is a fine line between discovering new truths and making conclusions without solid proof. For many historians, the old narratives, though limited, were based on facts that have long been studied. They feared that promoting these new ideas might overlook critical aspects of Cleopatra's story. At the same time, historians acknowledged that current technology has limitations. While techniques like ground-penetrating radar and DNA analysis have opened new doors in archaeology, they still cannot provide all the answers. For instance, certain delicate artifacts require careful handling, and not all items can survive excavation. Years of damage from the elements or human activity can erase key details that might point to important discoveries. Unfortunately, not every question about Cleopatra can be answered solely through technology or by excavating. In addition, older historical texts often contain contradictions that make it hard to get a clear picture. The ancient sources themselves were written from particular beliefs and biases, heavily influenced by personal motivations. This means that any interpretation derived from them can also remain unclear and fragmented. Scholars must navigate these contradictions carefully, which raises questions about how to piece together Cleopatra's life accurately. Even with these limitations, the excitement around the new findings continues to drive discussions. Scholars, students, and lovers of history often debate interpretations and significance of Cleopatra's legacy. This vibrant discussion keeps the story alive and showcases the ongoing quest for knowledge. As more evidence and a better understanding emerge, that conversation will likely change over time. The consequences of these discoveries extend beyond academic circles. They impact how Cleopatra is viewed in popular culture, literature, and even film. With a more nuanced portrayal, modern representations of Cleopatra may inspire deeper connections to history and challenge outdated stereotypes. This shift can create a more balanced view of her life, encouraging people to explore her character beyond romantic myths and misconceptions. The journey of uncovering the truth about Cleopatra's life and legacy continues. Each finding adds another layer to the complex narrative of her reign as the last pharaoh of Egypt. As scholars and researchers work together to clarify history, they advance our understanding of not only Cleopatra but of the ancient world itself. Though the answers may still be elusive, the hope remains strong that one day the full truth about Cleopatra will rise from the sands, bringing to light the remarkable story of one of history's greatest figures. As excitement grew around Cleopatra's story, modern researchers and archaeologists began to organize new expeditions aimed at solving the mysteries of her life. Many teams eagerly returned to Egypt, focused on locations that have long been shrouded in uncertainty. These expeditions use advanced technology and modern techniques to search for Cleopatra's tomb and other artifacts that may shed light on her reign. Many hope to deepen our understanding of the Queen and her influence on ancient history. Various documentary filmmakers and explorers are also working to share these stories with the public. By capturing the search for Cleopatra, they foster connection and excitement around ancient Egypt. These initiatives not only inspire curiosity but also invite a global audience to engage with history in meaningful ways. The blend of education and adventure creates a sense of community among those interested in the pursuit of knowledge. Governments and local authorities have also taken notice of the growing interest in Egypt's ancient heritage. They understand the potential benefits of tourism that could come from major discoveries. The Egyptian Ministry of Antiquities has supported many archaeological efforts and public initiatives to promote campaigns focused on historical sites. Enhanced support not only boosts tourism but also encourages funding for advanced research and ongoing excavation projects. This partnership between scholars and officials illustrates a shared desire to unravel the hidden stories of Egypt's past. However, as enthusiasm rises, there are also concerns about preserving antiquities during these searches. Some fear that the pushing focus on discovery may damage the sites themselves or distort historical narratives. Responsible excavation efforts are crucial to understanding the complete picture without compromising Egypt's rich history. Each expedition must be undertaken with caution and respect for the places that hold ancient secrets. Interestingly, rumors of secret societies and institutions influencing the narrative surrounding Cleopatra have also surfaced. While many of these stories lack solid evidence, they persist in popular discussions. Some claim that certain groups have hidden knowledge or artifacts to maintain control over historical narratives. These whispers keep the mystery alive in popular culture. They evoke curiosity about what might lie beneath the surface, both literally and figuratively. Amid these speculations, a more promising direction emerges. Collaborative efforts between various countries can enrich the search for ancient stories, including Cleopatra's. International teams of archaeologists and historians now often come together across borders to share data and findings. By pooling resources and expertise, they create a more comprehensive understanding of historical events and lives lost to time. With numerous projects on the horizon, hope remains high that future explorations will answer persistent questions about Cleopatra. Each expedition may uncover more artifacts and texts that contribute to the vast tapestry of knowledge surrounding her life and legacy. While hurdles exist, the process continues, driven by passion and the thrill of discovery. The ongoing journey mirrors Cleopatra's dynamic life and reign, highlighting the potential for new chapters in a tale that has called out to generations. As modern explorers pursue the mysteries of the past, they reignite a sense of wonder that keeps history alive for all to explore. As we reflect on the journey of uncovering the life of Cleopatra, significant revelations have come to light. We have explored her immense influence as Pharaoh of Egypt and her role in political maneuvers that shaped her era. The new artifacts discovered provide valuable insights into her intelligence and strength, challenging the oversimplified views of her as merely a figure of beauty or romance. The discussions around Cleopatra's life have been ignited by important findings, from ancient texts revealing her political prowess to the unearthing of treasures that hint at her rich cultural background. As researchers re-examine history, we are urged to look beyond traditional narratives. This new understanding allows us to see Cleopatra not only as a historical figure but also as a complex individual who navigated the traditions and politics of her time. However, the mystery surrounding Cleopatra's final resting place continues to loom large. The unanswered question of where her tomb lies remains a captivating puzzle for historians. New expeditions are showing promise, but every discovery raises further questions. What else remains buried in the sands of Egypt? What hidden stories await the day they are uncovered? These thoughts encourage all of us to remain curious and passionate about history and its exploration. Looking forward, the potential for future discoveries is incredibly exciting. As technology continues to advance, archaeologists might gain new tools to reveal secrets hidden for centuries. Techniques like ground-penetrating radar or satellite imagery can help locate undiscovered sites that may hold vital pieces of Cleopatra's story. Moreover, collaborations among international scholars will continue to increase, enhancing our understanding of ancient civilizations and the humans behind them. Each new finding could have a powerful impact on how we view not only Cleopatra but also the wider context of her time. Amid these discoveries, we must ponder why these ancient mysteries still matter. In a world filled with rapid change, understanding the past offers valuable lessons for the present and future. By examining Cleopatra's life, we can learn about leadership, resilience, and the impact of one person on the broader flow of history. It prompts us to think about the legacies left by leaders today. As we conclude this exploration, we are left with an open-ended question: how will our perceptions of Cleopatra evolve as new findings emerge? Will future archaeologists break through barriers to unveil more about her life? The pursuit of answers ensures that Cleopatra's story is not over. Each intrigue surrounding her invites continued investigation, conversation, and interest. Her legacy endures in both history and contemporary culture, reminding us of the enduring power of stories. So let us keep our minds open as the sands of time shift, revealing hidden truths that await discovery. The journey into Cleopatra's life offers a pathway into the treasure trove of our shared history, a history that continuously inspires amazement and a deeper search for knowledge. With each new angle we explore, a new chapter awaits to be written, and the mysteries of Cleopatra will continue to stir curiosity for generations to come.